Ready, Carlos?
Let's do this, man.
Let's do it, baby. Hey guys, welcome to Florida Sport Fishing TV. Captain Carlos and I are aboard our Mercury-powered CV370Z. We're way offshore here in the Gulf Stream. We're about 25 miles outside Hillsborough Inlet. We're gonna be trolling. There's a lot of different ways to target dolphin. Trolling, certainly one of my favorite. Carlos, once you grab the wheel, push them up to about 7 knots. I'm ready to set the spread. We're gonna fish an 8-line spread, and I'm gonna walk you through every bait. Very first thing I'm gonna do is set my shotgun bait, my way out there bait. You know, again, the way that I'm gonna set my spread is I'm gonna start way in the back and work my way up toward the boat. And remember, if you ask 1,000 different guys who are trolling for dolphin what their favorite trolling spread is, you're gonna get 1,000 different answers. If something's working for you, stick with it. Everybody's got their own little nooks and crannies, so to speak, and certainly we're always ready to adapt, but we have to start somewhere. Okay, ready to go. Positioning is super important. I'm spending a lot of time looking at exactly where each and every one of my lures and baits is in the spread. The shotgun bait, I like to call it the set it and forget it. Get it way back there, forget about it till the reel starts singing. I put it up high, this way the line's above everything else. You don't have to worry about it tangling. Now what I'm gonna do is set my outrigger baits. I'll start with the starboard one. On my outriggers, I like to fish rig ballyhoo. Again, keeping a close eye on where this bait is. I want it positioned just ahead of that shotgun, right in that clean water. All right, I'm gonna swap over to the port side. Same scenario, this time with pink and white. My two favorite colors, blue and white and pink and white. Dolphin like a lot of color, a lot of flash, so you'll see a pattern throughout our whole spread. There's a lot of mylar, a lot of flash, a lot of bright colors. You know, we want to get these fish excited. And I'm going to position this one even with my starboard rigger bait. Next thing I'm going to do, I also fish a deep diving plug right down the middle, something deeper in the water column. You can fish a planer, you can fish a, a heavier lure with even a trolling lead. In our case today, we're going to start off with a deep diving plug. Just a Rapala X-Rap, brightly colored. Again, we all know dolphin eat dolphins, so why not give them what they love? Next thing I'm gonna do is put a couple more flat lines out with, again, more daisy chains. You know, I like to create all of that commotion, all of those baits in the water. Instead of fishing 8 single baits with the daisy chains, even these small little squid skirts, I'm increasing my overall profile. Now I've got 20 baits in the water instead of just 8. I don't have to worry about tangling with the other lines. I know exactly where they're at. And I'm gonna fish these daisy chains closer to the boat ahead of those ballyhoo islanders. And now the same thing on the port side. Another daisy chain, brightly colored. And again, I'm gonna place this daisy chain even with my starboard one. So I've got a nice uniform pattern. Okay, finally, I'm gonna put 2 larger lures closer to the boat, right in the wash back here. But these bigger baits, they almost act as teasers, but certainly big dolphin and who knows what else may come up and crush these. All right, we're almost there. One more of these teasers on the starboard side here. And I'm gonna position that even with my other teaser bait. That's it, nice and simple. We've got 8 lines in the water, 20 baits out there. Certainly not all of them have hooks on those daisy chains, but a nice big profile. And I'm always gonna be ready to change. I'm gonna constantly monitor, what are we getting bit on, what's working, what's swimming right, what isn't under the conditions. You know, oh, there's a fish on the deep bait. He's on there on the deep bait. Smaller fish, you can see him out there going crazy. But I mean, that's the whole reason we fish at deeper bait, is you're just creating that 3-dimensional pattern in the water. How sick is that? Just absolutely beautiful. I mean, I don't care what size dolphin are. You know, if that isn't pretty, if that doesn't get you excited right there, and look at that, it's a dolphin with a dolphin in his mouth. you know, certainly a small fish that typically we'd release, but he got beat up by the treble hooks there. That fish isn't going to survive.
He's still keeper.
Yeah,
I mean,
so he's going on ice.
yep.
So that's it. Now all we do, you know, our pattern is still out there. Carlos is going to push him back up. I'm going to reset that bait, monitor the spread, and see if we can find its mom.